Welcome back to your favorite channel where we always serve the most gorgeous, the most attractive, the most stylish, the most fashionable. From Africa, the Caribbean, to America, all the way back to the motherland. Welcome back to the channel of choice. Please stay tuned as we bring to you another exciting topic, a deep dive into the dominating and stunning black beauties, Instagram stars, TikTok stars, dominating social media from all over the continent, from Accra to Senegal, all the way back to Durban. Please stay tuned. You know what's sweeter than palm wine on a Friday evening? Watching African models absolutely demolish every beauty standard that wasn't made for us. Remember when model meant one thing: tall, pale, and thinner than a mosquito's appetite. Those days are gone, long gone, like last year's dance amapiano moves. African models didn't just break the mold, we took a hammer to it, then built our own factory. Let's talk about these models from South Africa. These queens went from difficult situations to Vogue covers, strutting their stuff on the streets of Instagram. Everyday models running errands, everyday queens from Dakar to Nigeria, doing little TikTok dance challenges, strutting their stuff in curvy fashion, bodycons, activewear, their favorite trendy curvy fashion of choice, just simply existent, draped in trendy modern fashion from Fashion Nova, Opoly, ASOS curve that just fits like a glove perfectly on them, because they always stay snatched. No BBL zone, no surgeries, no fillers, just natural, sheer black beauty, unadulterated, and they proudly carry themselves like they know they are perfect tens. Anywhere in the world, from Miami to Dubai, they will definitely stand out. And we here at Afribeauty are here to project them all the way. But here is where it gets interesting. They are not just dominating to fit the industry is changing to fit them. Brands are literally rewriting their casting requirements, expanding their shade ranges. They've brought the entire shade spectrum and now extended it, and learning how to work with textures and features they previously ignored. But they can't know more. As our elders say, when the roots of a tree begin to decay, it spreads death to the branches. Well, the old beauty industry was rooting and rotten from the roots, and our queens brought new life, new energy, and new standards that actually make sense. Trendy curvy fashionistas that make dark skin trendy again. Top models like Iman didn't just model, they created their own cosmetic empire, fashion lines, when others wouldn't cater to their skin tones. These aren't just success stories, they are the instruction manuals for many. Afribeauty, the best part, they are bringing their whole culture with them. Tribal marks, Habesha iconic dresses and dances in their trendy fashion, Zulu dresses, Wolof Maasai dresses, Akan dresses. They are flaunting all of them, mixing and matching traditional with trendy fashion in everyday looks that are very, very enticing and creating a lot of engagement. Through the power of social media, the world gets to see them in their splendor, giving a totally new perspective to beauty and fashion the world has long been denied of seeing. Thanks to the democratizing platforms, new media has given them platforms where they can engage directly with their fans all over the world, from Asia to Latin America, from Europe all the way to the Arabic world. They get to meet and see beauty in all its splendor, directly interacting with top influencers from Africa and beyond. Afribeauty, confidence is the best outfit, but a good pair of heels doesn't hurt. And sister, African queens are wearing both. Let's keep it real. Confidence wasn't something we learned from books or YouTube tutorials. No. It's ancestral DNA. It's in our RNA, passed down from mothers who carried water on their hairs while looking absolutely regal, grandmothers who could silence a room with one look, and great-grandmothers who built empires while looking fine doing it. Afribeauty. But somewhere along the way, the world tried to shake that confidence, tried to tell us our hips were too wide, our lips too full, our skin too dark, our hair too kinky. The audacity is like telling the ocean is too wet or sun is too bright. Well, guess what? The confidence came back with interest. With interest, look at top models like Lizzo. They didn't just reclaim confidence, she packaged it, sold it, and made it a Grammy-winning brand. Afribeauty. Or consider the queens of Nollywood, who are changing the narrative about leading ladies and how they look like. Social media became our confidence amplifier. Our Instagram stories showing off traditional attire, TikTok dances celebrating our natural movement, YouTube channels teaching the world how to embrace what they've got. We turned every platform into a masterclass in self-love. Afribeauty. But here is the secret sauce. African confidence isn't just about looking good, though we certainly do that. It's about knowing your worth. It's that energy that says, I belong here not because you invited me, but because I said so. Afribeauty. Our ancestors had the proverb, a very popular proverb. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings. It sings because it has a song. Well, curvy African queens aren't confident because the world finally accepted us. They are confident because they always had a song to sing, and now they are singing it loud enough for everyone to hear. Afribeauty. The confidence is contagious. Young girls are walking taller. Older women are trying styles they thought they were too old for or not too beautiful for, and everyone in between is realizing that confidence isn't a size thing, isn't a color thing, it's an attitude. Afribeauty. Fashion used to flow in one direction, from the west to the rest, but not anymore, darling. Now the current is flowing backwards, or back and forth if you want. The African fashion is the tsunami everyone's turning to ride. You want to talk about influence? Let's talk more about how Ankara print went from being ethnic wear to being featured in every major fashion week. SA Fashion Week, Paris, Miami, New York Fashion Week, London Fashion Week, Italy and Milan Fashion Week all have African incorporation into their designs. How kente patterns are showing up on runways in Milan. How head wraps became the accessory that every fashion blogger is trying to master, trying to learn the gele of the Nigerians. Remember when wearing traditional African attire to a formal event was considered too much? Brands like Fashion Nova didn't just add African-inspired pieces. They created entire lines because they realized African women don't just follow trends. We create them. We are not customers. We are trendsetters. Afribeauty. The numbers are staggering. They don't lie. African fashion queens are pulling inspirational buyers all over the world. Influencers are commanding prices that will make your accountant do a happy dance. Please stay tuned for more. The revolution of African beauty continues.